Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel World of TREDEC. I've got Nichimo fever. As you see, this is the Japanese brand for model kits with high quality finishing in 1/48 scale. It's all written in Japanese and some words in English. This is the Cessna Skyhawk, the Cessna 172. Okay, that's the number of this 1/48 identical scale, series number 16. It's the number of the or code of the Nichimo catalog. Most famous light plane, ready to assemble plastic model Cessna. A very nice rendering. I don't see who painted it, but it is amazing. With the people inside, that's very important. The box is a medium box. It's slightly strong. Let's check the sides. The same cover with a white background. The little history or short history of the Cessna Skyhawk is the Cessna 172. Well, this kit is from 1973. It's vintage, so vintage. The other side, some information with some numbers. Kit number S-4816 300 with this little star. And this side you will see a kind of catalog, just like a Matchbox brand used to do. Okay, with this Japanese Navy type 997 attack bomber. The number 14 Japanese Army type 95-1 Otsu trainer. The Subaru I have. I'm going to review this one, and this is the other one, and this kind of catalog information. Okay, it's letters in Japanese. The back, nothing. So let's open this box and see all the contents with helpers, etc. Let's take this bag out. The display stand, original, with this sprue. This tiny part. Avoiding missing it. Building instructions, the water sticker, and some information, extra information with cardboards and papers, with very nice color guide, examples, and these kind of plans. Very vintage, all this information. And this is an additional images from the Cessna 172 for other versions for delivery. And I think these images were taken from Flying magazine. I'm not sure, but it looks like from Flying magazine. This is not included on this model kit. I think that the other modeler included this one for extra information for him. Well, let's start with building instruction. It's a very long, large paper, folded. It's very big. This is the Nichimo logo. 148 identical scale series number 16 Cessna Skyhawk. The same cover in black and white. Nichimo Corporation or Nichimo Company Ltd. This is the Japanese address. Made in Japan. Okay, the sequence of the steps. Assembling the cockpit floor, the seats, the quadrant box, the windows inside the right fuselage have, the people inside, very important to get the pilot and the passenger, the gauge board or the panel controls. You should paint inside the fuselage half with semi-matte white. The dash, it's kind of a panel control in black and wood brown, sail color, the front landing gear. How to paint them? The engine, the propeller, and the exhaust pipe with silver. How to assemble, the windshield, the firewall, the structure for the engine, the front landing gear tire, front landing gear wheel fairing. I usually call them boots, but they are calling it like fairing. Landing gear wheel fairing. The engine, very detailed. The rest of the parts, propellers and the cowling, the pin, the propeller pin. According to this inventory, it's got 62 pieces. It's a lot of pieces for the 148, or that's right. The dimensions: 16 centimeters long by 23 centimeters wingspan. Let's see the other side, assembling the wings. The main wing, the transclear window glass, that's halves, 4 halves, but apparently I glued 6 years ago. I will show you when I show the pieces. Assembling the rest of the pieces here, how to paint the landing gear, the front view, the tips, how to paint the tips, the anti-collision light, and details of the water stickers on the tail. I will use the display stand as always. If you want to exhibit or display this aircraft on the ground, you should add this stand shaft and this little stand base, stand for posture on the ground, and more people for a little diorama. That's a very nice detail, a very nice feature from the Japanese brand. This is all about this building instruction, very nice and easy to follow. This is the water sticker paper or sheet. Apparently the numbers are kind of yellowed a little bit. I have to restore it. The rest are perfect. With this sky blue, it's looking like Caribbean blue a little bit. This should be dark blue. This is a little damaged, unfortunately, for these water stickers, but to me it looks like very nice. I won't have any problem dipping them on the boiling water, warm water. Some information about the markings, but it is only include this one. for the water stickers, a top view and the bottom view simultaneously, or I don't know how to call it exactly. Very nice the other liveries, but you have to paint it or make your own water stickers or dry transfers if you want. Okay, very interesting color guide. And this cardboard with vintage representations or plans, sorry, of the Cessna Skyhawk. It's very artistic, very nice. Let's check the pieces. I put them on this Ziploc bag. Let's start with the fuselage. I polished it because I really wanted to build it showing the plastic surfaces, but I changed my mind. I will paint it. You have to paint the inside of the fuselage. Let's make some little no guides. I don't see the slots or pins. You gotta be so a seasoned modeler and fix them very precisely. Okay, this is a little rehearsal of assembling the two halves of the fuselage. This is the slot for the display stand. It's got recessed panel lines with raised a few rivets, few ones, not too much. This is how I confused about one piece, but it is not one piece. I already glued the halves because I wanted to build it many years ago, but I stopped it. So I will take the back this building again. Okay, very nice raised panel lines with rivets. You hear that? And recessed where these flaps is located. Okay, what about these stabilizers? The cowling, one piece for the propeller. The transclear parts with these windows, the rest are right here in this little bag. The main windshield, very clear. I polished them for best to improve the transparency. More little windows, more windows. The landing gear, the fairing landing gear or boots. This is for the nose. The halves for the other landing gear, fairing landing gears. The struts. It's a challenge to fix the struts with the right angles and trying to make them or to place them accordingly to the other supports, I mean to the wing supports. More boots, and these are for the roof as we saw on the building instructions. More sprue with the rest of the pieces. The little antennas, these thin antennas, another challenge to fix them on the roof. or the engine parts, the seats, the wing struts, very hard to fix them. The floor, cockpit floor, the arms, the people arms, the stand base for the people for the diorama, the propeller with two blades, the wheels, one solid mold for the wheels. This is the little base for displaying the aircraft on the ground, and the people for the diorama. Right, let's check this. This is the pin for the propeller, and the display stand is exclusive, very exclusive. I polished it, very luxury appearance or featuring. And this is the support for this display stand, very exclusive for Nichimo. I like it. What a beautiful display stand. I really like them. Okay, it's according to the scale. Very nice. Very nice model kit from Japan. Well, that's all about this review, about this Cessna Skyhawk from Nichimo. Let's go on to the next review. Thank you very much for your attention, and let's go on to the next one. Bye bye.